Thanks for letting me know, guys. Hopefully, are we live now? Are we good? Do we make it out of the slums? Sorry about that, guys. I was literally answering your question about the Eric. I was in the middle of answering. I literally thought I was live. I don't know. I pressed the button. I thought I was live. My bad. All right. Okay, so let's go back. That's crazy. All right. Let's go back. So what does it mean to be your own bank? I promise I read all your guys' comments. What does it mean to be your own bank? Okay, what do the rich do? They take their assets and they get collateralized loans in order to get more assets. Not crypto, not yet. Right? So how did Elon Musk buy Twitter? He took up his shares of Tesla and he showed the bank, this is the evaluation of Tesla. Did he sell? Did he cash out his 401k? Did he pay his taxes? No, no, and no. He took the collateralized, this is the evaluation of what Tesla is worth, and he got a loan off of that and he bought Twitter. That is the same thing that you could potentially be doing, right? So you could say, my Solnick is worth $200,000. My Solnick is worth $5 million, whatever the case is. My Solnick is worth $10 million. Now, what you don't do, what the unwise thing to do is get a loan and go buy a boat. No. What you do is you get a loan off of your asset that cash flows for you. Whatever the case, maybe it's a rental property. Maybe it's a cow. Maybe it's a business. Maybe it's whatever the case is, you want it to be cash flowing for you. More than to cover your loan. And then if you want to get a boat, you take the cash flow from that and you go get a boat. You don't take a loan out to go get a boat. Right? This is the game that the rich play. This is the game that you and I can play. But this is not the game that is taught to us. So that's what it means to be your own bank. Was he online this whole time? I was. Listen, I promise you, I pressed live. I don't know what happened. It was a glitch in the Matrix. But I've been live on TikTok for like 15 minutes now. You think XYO will break out? Let's look at XYO, but yes, I absolutely do. The thing that you guys missed, I'll catch you up to speed. I read everyone's comments. Someone asked me on TikTok. I think it was Nick asked me on TikTok. Nick asked me on TikTok, is it a crazy idea to sell my Ethereum for Solana and Sui? I said Sui, no. And then we did the math on ROI potential for Ethereum and Solana right now. And they're basically the same. They're basically the same. I do believe in Solana long-term more, but in the short term, I think that Ethereum's value relatively for being a blue chip is actually pretty good. All right, let's look at XYO and then XZBCN. And then the other thing that you missed is this is going to be a short live stream because immediately after this, we got 20 minutes. I'm going to hop off here and then I'm going to be live with OnChain, which is who is going to be onboarding Solnick to be able to buy it with a Google account. So they have a live stream and I'm on that. So that's going to be on Twitter. So I'll be going directly over to that. All right, so let's check out XYO and then we'll look at ZBCN. No sound. Turn up your no sound where? Turn up your phone. All right, XYO. So that's what you missed. Yeah, XYO looks really good. This looks like a violet back test. V bottom. Get out of here. Come on. Yeah, XYO is no longer on the top value plays. That's what I would say about XYO, but it looks ready to go. Found support off the 200 moving average. You love to see it. You love to see it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. They keep telling me it's done. Cooked. Different. XYO is going to 10 cents minimum. Ski, how we watch your live on chain. It's on Twitter. There will be links in the Telegram, I'm certain. And that's just going to be some crypto talk. We're not tomorrow. Actually, is going to be the bigger one with all the people that are getting onboarded in March. So that's going to be on Twitter as well. Today is just sort of a casual crypto Twitter talk. Ski, what's your price? What is your price prediction to buy now? What are you asking me? Are you asking me for my top value plays? Body close, new all-time high. B-key dominance. Okay. Did it close? My top value plays right now. Solnic, H&T, Rose, ICP, Shiba, Dent, VeChain, Naka, IOTA, Flux, Theta, Krill, Suki, Raven, Dynex, Dot, Sauce, LCX, Hehe, Crow, NXRA, Phantom, News, and One. Okay, let's look at Bitcoin. What was the one from Coffee? I don't want to forget about you, bro. ZBCN. Let's see if we can find this real quick. ZBCN. And then we'll look at Bitcoin dominance. Not too much. This looks like pretty classic accumulation. Selling climax, automatic rally, secondary test. You might get a spring, which would take you a little bit lower, and you may not. Spring is the variable, but relatively, this looks like to be a bottom forming. Retracement is 002. Price discovery is 5 cents. All right, let's look at Bitcoin dominance. Body close above it. Let's see. Okay, so what we've gotten, this is a brand new candle. All right. Okay, so analysis. We went over this morning. Can ICP get to $15? Yes. We went over this morning. I don't know if you were here this morning or not. $100 for ICP is my prediction for ICP. Hello, goat of goats. Are you talking about Jesus? King of kings? It's not me. Okay. What we talked about this morning is the two scenarios that are my opinion as to what is going to happen and where we're going to go. Scenario number one is what we've talked about, what we've been outlining for a long time. Bitcoin goes to $118,000. Altcoin starts at the end of February. Altcoin season, right? That's scenario number one. Not really too much to talk about. Scenario number two, Bitcoin dominance breaks out properly. And then what I say I wanted was body closes on top of all of this. I wouldn't classify this. Now, this is a red candle right now. If this were to close right now, I would say yes, it's done. That's a body close. Scenario number two, Bitcoin goes to $118,000, sucks some of the liquidity, and then it prolongs, it pushes back alt season a couple of months. That's scenario number two in a nutshell. I want to give this a day or so, and we're going to keep analyzing this. We're going to keep a close eye on this. This is certainly at the top of the range. Things with like XYO, though, pumping is good signs. Getting a red candle is a good sign. We'll see where this lands. I want to see where this one lands, because this one I wouldn't classify as a full body candle, right? This is definitely like poking above. I would say half of this is above, right? I want to see the full body. So if this were to close right this second, that would be classified as yes. But I want to see where this closes. So we're going to get our answer in the next couple of days. We're going to keep a close eye on this. Your new farm is in Kentucky. My new farm is in Kentucky. My new farm is in Kentucky. Thank you for the roses. Is Brett doomed? I don't know that Brett is doomed. No, I don't think it's doomed. He just had a crazy run. I will be having chickens, cows, eggs, all that stuff on my farm, and we'll have an orchard as well. So, and there's going to be lots of farm content. We did make a video about that, and then there's a longer video that's being made right now. Big deer in Kentucky. There are big deer in Kentucky. They're like small cows. Can we take a look at V-Chain? V-Chain is beautiful, breedable, submissive. That's what V-Chain's looking like to me. Very good. Violent back test of the prior range, just like XYO just had. XYO is perhaps a little bit above V-Chain, but it did the same thing, right? You had a big move to the upside, violent back test, V-bottom out of here. We'll see if V-Chain follows. That's what I would look for. Do you still think Rose gets to $1? I do think that Rose gets to $1, but at a minimum, I think Rose gets to 38 cents. He gives TikTok way more attention. I'm jealous. That's cap, bro. I don't. In fact, I would prefer if everyone went to YouTube. That's what I prefer. Because YouTube's never taken a video down, ever. YouTube's never banned my account. The land is amazing. Pretty awesome video too. Thank you. The actual video, that's just like something I recorded, like a little voiceover on my phone. But the actual video is still being made. So like the real video has not been uploaded yet. And that one is going to be, that's just like a, you know, a TikTok-y version, but it's going to be a full thing. It's going to be awesome. KFC chicken. Those are Bitcoin fed deer. You already know. Yo, what's up, fam? Doge or V-Chain, Ski? Definitely V-Chain. Not even close. Yo, Ski, do you believe AI will replace retail trading? No, I do not. But my favorite, the V-Chain comment was wild. My favorite AI plays are, Flux, Dynex. Which part of Kentucky is your land? Near Ohio? It is near Ohio. It's like 40 minutes from Cincinnati. Ski is SEI cooked. I was never a huge fan of SEI. 2 alt season April and October. Yes. Well, we'll see. I want to see what Bitcoin dominance does in the next couple of days. But that's generally, that was kind of the strat anyways. I miss your V-Chain. Good or not? V-Chain, yes. Top value blue chip play right now. ICP 100 to 140. Stay away from DOT. When the bad news comes out, I tried to warn you. Things are not good. What is the bad news? What do you know, Michael? XYO or Flux? Oh, that's a tough one. XYO, like right now, the chart looks more primed to go. Flux is going to give you more ROI. XYO running, why? Because XYO has been a first mover all cycle. XYO perhaps is a precursor to what the rest of the market is going to do. What did XYO just do? It had a nice little pump up. 4X, violent crash, V bottom. Come on now. XRP update, $5 to $12. You still like Rose? I still like Rose. So you and Alex are going to be neighbor of Alex? He lives in Cincinnati. Are we? That's cool. We could do a physical podcast. I feel like a physical podcast would just slap a lot harder. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I live like 40 minutes from the, it's like 40 minutes from the river. I'm gonna pick up eggs myself. From 1 to 5, how strongly do you believe ETH reaches all-time high in 2025? 1 to 5. How strongly do I believe ETH reaches all-time high in 2025? 4. 4.5. 1 to 5. Okay. 1 to 5. How strongly do I believe ETH reaches all-time high in 2029? 3. 2.5. VeChain. 40 cents. What's wrong with that? I have no idea. I don't know if he's just fudding. Update on Bitcoin dominance. We just went over it. It's at the top of the range for sure. I want to give it a couple of days to breathe. The thing with me, I'm not necessarily going to be first, but I try to be correct. Can I buy Solnic at wholesale price? Right now, Daniel. Right now. Predictions on Rose. OH. IO. 38 cents minimum. Easily could get over $1 though. Do ETFs impact a lot? That's what they say. I haven't seen it though. AMP. I think AMP is solid. Anything on Toshi? Nothing on Toshi. Toshi doesn't have enough. Sup. Access protocol. Hex. I don't know. Hex to me, I don't know, man. The risk is too much to me. It could pump pretty hard, but I just think that there's better risk to reward plays. Will XRP ETH change your price predictions? What are you saying right now? Will XRP ETH change your price predictions? Will XRP ETF change your price predictions? No, it will not. It will not. If anything, it will probably mark the top. You say Rose 38 cents minimum? Yes. LCX $1 to $2. Just joined. Are tariffs 100% confirmed on doom and gloom chart? It looks that way. Icy Wiener, it's red. I'm gonna give it a 92% right now. 93.75%. Flare tokens. Not enough that I haven't looked at Flare in forever. I don't know. I don't have a chart off the top of my head. Let's see. Maybe the same thing. Violent back test. This is kind of what we've anticipated. This is a little bit more violent, though. You had your accumulation, your sign of strength, and your violent back test. More violent than what I anticipated, though. 8 cents. Access protocol. Why do you think Liberty, Fidelity are buying ETF, ETH? Thoughts on Quant? I think Quant goes to 700. I think they're buying it because I think it's going to go into price discovery. Right? So, okay, you got to understand the difference between us and institutions, right? So, we, as retail, are very greedy. We want 100x gains only. We want 1000x gains only. We want to put in $20 and be able to retire, right? That's not how institutions think, right? So the potential for Ethereum is probably like a 2x. That's probably what Ethereum is going to do. For us, we're like, that sucks. That's the worst thing ever. But for institutions who come in the world of 12% ROI, 8% ROI, that is amazing. 88, $6 to $8. How about the amount of Bitcoin being put on exchanges? Does that worry you? What's coming off the exchanges? No, if anything, Icy Wiener, it confirms the rotation theory. Rotation into alts. XEN price prediction. Thanks for the TA. XEN was one of the first ones that hit my macro targets. Right? Not just micro TA. So my macro target was 4 to 6 cents. It already hit 4 cents. Will XYO do XCN numbers? I think XYO gets to 10 cents. You said I see wiener. Icy. As in ice cold. That's his name. I didn't give him that name. That's his birthright. People panic now, like May 2022 when Luna crashed. Why? Because that's the... Why do people panic at the bottom? That's why... That's how apex predators operate. That's how they move. That's how they move. That's how they operate. You believe in astrology, crypto, correlation, full moon, etc.? Yes, I do. It's less about astrology to me and more about, like, okay, I'm a farmer. I promise you I plant my crops based around the moon. I promise you I plant on the new moon. I promise you that's what farmers did for thousands of years. It's less about astrology and like your horoscope and more about energy. It's more about water. It's more about the earth is 70% water. It's more about us as humans are 70% water. Our brains are 85% water, which is what makes all the decisions. But yes, there is a clear correlation. Correlation does not equal causation. Does the chicken come before the egg? That's for you to decide. But what I can tell you is we have a comical amount of data that shows us that new moons are typically, not always, again, it's a window of energy, typically not always, the local tops, and the full moons are the local bottoms. Like a comical amount of data would show you. We just had it right here. Local top, right? Within 5 days. Local bottom, the local bottom. Right? Local top, local bottom. The white ones are the full moons. The blue ones are the new moons. Local top, local top, local top. Local top, local top, local top. Local top, local top, local top. Local top, local top, local top, local top. The top, the top. The top, the top, the local top, local top, local top, local top, right? And then local bottom for the full moon, local bottom, 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 local bottom. Hey, here's a funny one. Luna went to 0 on the lunar eclipse of 2022. Here's a funny one for you. Did I make that up? I didn't. FTX went to 0 on the lunar eclipse. Silicon Valley Bank went to 0 on the lunar eclipse. Not the lunar eclipse, a full moon. Excuse me. Full moon, local bottom, local bottom, local bottom, local bottom. Yeah, so listen. This isn't about reading your horoscope and all that. That's not what it's about. It's more like I'm a farmer and I plant my seeds around the new moon because I know what it is. February 12th is new moon. Okay, yeah. So, like, what it is, it's not... What you should not view it as is, like, on this hour, at this time, I'm going to go long because of... That's not what it is. What it really is plus or minus a few days, which I would say that's what this is. This is in the window right here. Within the plus or minus already, right now. You look for opportunities. Ski, what's your sign? I'm a Cancer. Full moon's in 6 days. Don't trust Calvin. Are you the owner of TradingView? I'm not the owner of TradingView. Just tell us when alt season. It's either A, February, or B, April. That's it. Do you think XCN's done? It might go to 6 cents, but damn, like the risk reward is just not there for me. Like I said that at the... Like I haven't even looked at XCN because I haven't been interested in it. But I promise you, when it hit 4 point whatever 5 cents or whatever it was, I promise you, like the day I was like, take profit, take profit. I promise you I said that. On my mama, on my hood. Yeah, man. It might. It's just the risk reward is not there for me for XE, and it already did a 20x. Is the full moon or new moon typically good? They're neither good nor bad. It's just like, it's energy, right? So you typically find local bottoms at the full moon. You typically find local tops at the new moon. Not always, but generally you do. And what Bitcoin has been doing for the last little bit is the new moons, there's been a pretty big dump off directly after the new moon. That's what's been the pattern that's been playing out for Bitcoin. Now, the general pattern is the full moons are the local bottom. And if you were to trade it, I'm not telling you to do this. What I do is I look for opportunities to buy spot prices of fear. That's what I do for. But the strategy, if you were to leverage trade it with very low leverage, would be to go long on the full moon and short on the new moon. That would be the strategy. But I'm not telling you to do that. You be different from most YouTubers, not out here pumping coins that are already... Yeah, like, listen, that's because I'm in the business of having ROI, and I'm in the business of, like, helping change regular people's lives. If I tell you a coin that's already pumping, guess what you're going to be? You're going to be exit liquidity, because I'm not really a content creator. I know that I am a content creator, but what I really am is an investor, right? I look for value. And most content creators are just retail. They're just an extension of retail. That's it. Not that I'm institutions, but I understand how they move. I understand how they operate. All right, guys, listen, I got to hop off here because I'm about to go live. I'm about to go live with full moon February 12th, new moon 27th. So there you go. Listen, I'm about to go live with On-Chain, and we're going to be talking crypto there on Twitter, so you'll find me on Twitter. Are you a paid actor? No, I'm not paid well, damn it, if I am. All right, so I'll be live tomorrow, twice tomorrow as well. Actually, I'll be live 4 times tomorrow. 4 times tomorrow. I'm not ditching you. I'm just moving to a different place. We're going to be live on X with On-Chain right now. And so On-Chain is the one who's going to be onboarding Solnik to be able to buy using a Gmail account. That's it. End of story. End of story. Solnik is my #1 100x play. End of list. Tomorrow I should be live with Alex, and I'll be live on-chain again. That's going to be the announcements. This one's going to be more chill, like crypto talk. I'll be live doing the outro as well. Give the link for On-Chain, please. Okay, let me get you the link real quick before I leave. Right here it is. All right, I'm going to give YouTube and TikTok both the links. If you just look up On-Chain, you'll find them on Twitter. Can you look at XYO? We just looked at XYO. XYO looks really good. XYO has been an early mover or a leader of the markets. I like what it's doing. Violent backtest V bottom. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this time. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I will never message any of you guys first. Reminder, there is a Valentine's sale, half off a consultation. Half off. Only until Valentine's. So if you want that, send me a DM. All right, guys. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless. My God. I am out.
Damn hustling.